Welcome back to the Burrito Supreme, where we are going to try and figure out why the Cutlass is making that noise and not angry engine noises instead. And if we do get it solved in a decent amount of time, we're going to do cam braking. Let's take the starter out, because that is a horrific sound, and I will not be seen in public in a Cutlass that makes that noise. Mainly because I don't want to scare old women, not because I have some strange ego thing. Yeah, I probably do. Whatever. Let's try and fix this starter, because that ain't working right. Oh. Away we go. Yeah, skia. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's in excellent shape. So I apologize. There's not a whole lot of an angle here, but as you can see, I have it a little bit loosened. But there's no washers on those bolts, and the reason for that is that, one, they're not the right bolts for a starter, which would be a shouldered bolt with a knurled end on it for alignment. But none of the ones that I found fit. None of them. So, in lieu of that, I've taken regular bolts and I put the washers underneath the starter. And that's because when I first put the starter in, that was the spacing that worked. It made a little bit of a crunching noise, but not bad enough for me to want to change it. But now it won't start. So what we're going to do is take one of these bolts out, that one right there, pull that washer out. As you can see, I've already notched these. There's two spacers here. It's about half the width of that washer. So we're going to install this and then see if it gets better. And then we will see where we should go from there, because I'm thinking that it's too far off and we need to tip it in. But for now, I'm just going to install these square and see what it do. Perfect. All right, so that's done. So we put in two spacers. I think one was the 32nd, one was the 64th. It was about half the width of that washer. I think it's still too far apart, but there's only one way to find out. I bent this. No, I didn't. Let's crank her. Oh gosh, I hate that noise. Here we go. No more grinding. And I know there's no knurling on those bolts. I said that, but someone's going to be like, the knurling is the most important part. I just had them a little bit loose. I put the spacer there, I had them a little bit loose, and I pushed it as far over as I could. I tightened the inside portion first so I could get any sort of tilt out of it, because apparently that's all. That's also how you can adjust it, is you take spacers out of one half, you can clip them, and you tip the starter in towards the center line of the block, putting your starter gear, whatever that's called, I know there's a fancy word for it, closer to the flywheel. But we're cranking now. Also, I'm terribly sorry. While you guys were gone, I put an alternator on it with a goofy long water pump bracket. I got a couple of pulleys, some pretty flashy, not really, they're just pulleys, but it is a nice machine piece of aluminum. I'll show you guys in a second. But this thing's cranking. Let's try and crank it again. Do the thing. Come on. Okay, is it getting fuel? Obviously not enough. Come on, man. What in the... Ooh, wow, I almost said real dirty words there. Well, what in the shit? Batman? Also, yeah, look. New battery cables. Boop, boop, whack. Just kidding. Yeah, new battery cables. I'm gonna have to reroute this one, but yeah, and then wire up the alternator. But look, alternator's up. I got this fancy bracket. This was like, I think it was Billet Specialties or something like that. But it was not very expensive. This little arm and whatnot, and already got the V-belt on there. Oh, ICT. That's what it is. ICT. Here it is. Yeah. And then that stupid chrome pulley that doesn't match this. Machined aluminum one. Yeah. But now this thing is not pulling fuel. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess put more fuel in it. Did it really burn through that much gas already? It could have. That's more fuel line. We'll do that. Sorry, Dave. I'm using your stuff. G-body stuff. I love this car. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get a flathead and try not to rip my little vent thing off. Fuck, that sucks. Shit. Is that messed up now? Man, I hope not. Oh, that would suck. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get that out and then get back to you guys. I spilled enough gas to where if I was to clean it with paper towels and wring it out, I could probably buy dinner with it. Think that one through, America. Anyways, let's see if this starts. Come on, pull fuel. Daddy needs a new pair of running Cutlass. Woo! That scared the shit out of me. Woo! Okay. Why'd he go bang? Oh, plug wires. Okay. Wrong. 3. All right, here we go. Let's not start a fire. Yeah, baby. All right. Still not pulling fuel. Come on, girl. One heat cycle. I'm calling that one heat cycle. Yeah, that's warm. Yes. Booyah. I understand that that's probably not enough heat, but it's hot to the touch and I'm being a pansy about it, okay? That's warm. That is a heat cycle. Did it get all the way up to operating temp? Absolutely not, but it did not say that. I'm gonna Google it. Hell yes. Just a little plug mishap, not plug, wire mishap. What's the haps on the craps, dude? Yikes. Also, yeah, I'm not running the black in the grill. I've decided I'm not gonna do it. I want all chrome like this. Wish I could find the other one. Alright, so before I get carbon monoxide poisoning, which is a very real reality I feel like in my life at this moment, I'm going to shut her down. So I will see you guys tomorrow for another heat cycle and probably some more wrenching. See you shortly. Okay, as you can tell, it's a little bit smoky in here. So Dave and I started the Cutlass earlier for another heat cycle, and I just mustered up the courage to go back outside. I stabbed myself in the hand with a Phillips head screwdriver today, real hard. Like I could see the skin on the back of my hand through the front of my hand, kind of hard. So that sucks. So I had to argue my way out here. Anyways, we're gonna put another heat cycle on the Cutlass, and y'all are gonna listen. Assuming that it'll pull fuel, because it's doing a weird thing where it doesn't want to pull fuel. So I just don't know what that's all about, so I'm very excited to put a quarter stick shifter in this thing. It sounds so mean. I hope it just starts. Owie. My hand is crunchy. I poked through the meat in my hand. It doesn't get any better than this. I'm gonna clean the oil off the valve covers. That hurts my hand. Word to the wise, don't shove a big flathead screwdriver through your hand. Kinda sucks. Oh, yeah, okay. A little bit of smoke there. Well, any contaminants that may have been in there have now been shot out of the valve cover. Man, that sounds good. Ooh, woo. I need to get out of here. Okay, so, the fact of the matter is, that means that if tomorrow all goes according to plan, I can do cam break-in, and then we can start to reassemble the car, put lowering springs on it. By the way, I ordered lowering springs. Reassemble the brakes with a couple of new parts. Put the wheels and tires back on, set it back on the ground, and then I'll get to drive my Cutlass. Now that there's snow on the ground, but you know, it's a good winter project. See you tomorrow.